Work attitudes are deeply influenced by our personality, the work environment, the values we hold, and the way we are treated on the job. In simple terms, they reflect how we think and feel about our work. Why does this matter? Because attitudes are almost always communicated to others, sometimes consciously through words, but often unconsciously through body language and tone. And these attitudes strongly affect our job performance. If we feel dissatisfied or undervalued, our performance often suffers. But when we're happy in our role and committed to our organization, we're more motivated, engaged, and productive. That's why companies spend so much energy trying to improve job satisfaction and organizational commitment, two of the most critical work attitudes. Several factors shape whether employees feel satisfied and committed. Person-environment fit. Do your values, goals, and personality align with the company's culture? Person-job fit. Do your knowledge, skills, and abilities match what the job requires? Organizational justice. Do employees perceive fairness in policies, decisions, and treatment? Psychological contracts. Are the unspoken expectations between employee and employer being met? Stress levels. Both job-related and personal stress influence satisfaction and performance. Job characteristics and relationships. The nature of the work and quality of relationships with colleagues matter greatly. For example, consider the difference between a fast-paced startup and a stable, large corporation. Some employees thrive on the energy and flexibility of startups, while others prefer the security and structure of established firms. A poor fit in either direction often leads to low satisfaction and higher turnover. Organizational justice is about fairness as perceived by employees. There are three main types. Procedural justice is about whether processes are fair and transparent. For example, if promotions are based on unclear criteria, employees may feel the process is unfair, even if outcomes are occasionally positive. Distributive justice is about whether resources, rewards, and benefits are fairly allocated. Think of recent debates about pay transparency. Companies like Whole Foods publish salary ranges to build trust and fairness perceptions. Finally, interactional justice means whether people are treated with dignity and respect. For example, in early 2023, Google faced widespread criticism when it announced massive layoffs through automated emails. Many employees woke up to find themselves locked out of their work systems before even receiving an official notice. While the company defended the decision as necessary for efficiency, the way it was handled struck many as a violation of interactional justice, the expectation that people should be treated with dignity and respect. Employees expressed frustration not only with the job loss itself, but also with the impersonal and abrupt manner in which it was delivered. Critics argued that after years of promoting a people-first culture, Google's layoff approach created a sharp disconnect between its stated values and its actions. This case illustrates how perceptions of fairness in communication and treatment can significantly influence employee morale and the broader public image of a company. Beyond written contracts, there's the psychological contract, the unwritten set of expectations between employee and employer. These include things like opportunities for growth and development, work-life balance norms around dress codes, social media use, or communication styles. When psychological contracts are broken, employees often feel betrayed. For instance, in 2023, some companies mandated a sudden return to office after promising flexible remote work. Many employees saw this as a violation of trust, leading to drops in morale and higher turnover intentions. Because attitudes shape behavior, organizations must measure and manage them. This is often done through employee surveys, usually anonymous and confidential, exit interviews, are to learn why people leave, regular feedback sessions. But here's the key. Surveys only matter if companies act on the results. If employees provide feedback but see no change, trust erodes and future participation declines. Research shows that job satisfaction and commitment affect outcomes like job performance, organizational citizenship behaviors, going beyond the job description, absenteeism, and turnover. For example, high stress levels are among the strongest predictors of turnover. In contrast, employees who feel valued and fairly treated tend to stay longer and contribute more. Here are a few strategies you can use in your own work life. Know your personality, and seek jobs that align with your strengths. Choose organizations that match your values. A good cultural fit often matters more than salary. Build high-quality relationships with colleagues and mentors, pay attention to job characteristics. Challenging, meaningful work boosts satisfaction more than pay alone. Be proactive in shaping your work experience. People with proactive personalities adapt more quickly and perform better. Recognize when it's time to leave. Staying too long in a poor fit can hurt confidence and career growth. In short, work attitudes are powerful predictors of performance and career success. By understanding what shapes satisfaction and commitment, both for yourself and others, you can make better career decisions and become a more effective leader.